Hello, my name is Joshua Palmer, and I am here to talk about my Disciple Leadership Project. So, my Disciple Leadership Project, the goal was to learn Italian and Portuguese 30 minutes a day for every day throughout the semester. Okay. Um, I really wanted to do this because it, it would help me to become a better husband for my wife, who is natively from Italy, and and it would mean so much to her if I learned Italian. Okay. So that's who I wanted to become. I wanted to become a better husband, a better a better father, really, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that our future children are going to speak Italian too. So that is very important to learn. Um, so what I wanted to show you here is my tracking sheet. So these are the people that I followed up with throughout the semester. Some of them dropped off, and I mostly began following up with Catherine, Watson, and Kelly. um, and then this right here, these are the days that I completed my 30-minute goal. Okay, so I took a big break here, started back doing it, and then at the end, I have a long streak of completing the goal. My goal was 30 minutes a day of both Italian and Portuguese. For this goal, I simplified it a little bit more. I brought it down to 15 minutes a day. Um, and then for these and 10 days, what I did was if I studied any Italian in that day, I checked it off because I was finding it quite a struggle to study for 30 minutes a day. So I simplified it so that I was doing something instead of nothing. Okay. And then, so that's my tracking sheet. So what did I accomplish compared to what I wanted to accomplish? There's a big gap there. I wanted to accomplish more. I feel I made an error of setting my goal too large. 30 minutes a day, every day, is a lot to be studying the language, in my opinion. I feel when I set goals, I like to build up to it. And so that was a struggle for me. Um, Also, one thing I learned is that your heart has to be involved in your goals. It can't just be something that you want to accomplish. You have to work it out in your mind first. There's a really big struggle for me between Italian and Portuguese, and that is I feel that if I learn Italian, I'm going to lose my mission language of Portuguese. And so I fight with that in my mind. Um, Also, going back to my goal tracking sheet, I did not study Portuguese. I focused on Italian only, um, which was not my goal, but that's what ended up happening. I focused solely on Italian. So that's also part of the gap here of what I wanted to accomplish and what I did accomplish. I believe that I became a better person because of what I've learned, and also the fact that I did study Italian during that time. I think some things that were reinforced in me is the fact that I can do something hard. I learned that. But also that if I want to do a goal, it needs to be simple. That was reinforced in me as I did this goal. I feel that it needs to be accessible, it needs to be simple, it needs to be straightforward, in order to keep the goal going and to be consistent. I wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be, but I started to be more consistent toward the end as I made the goal simple. I started to study on my phone. I made it fun through Duolingo. And compared to how I was doing it before, where I had to go to a website, I had to study on a Word doc, I had to manually enter my progress. It was a little bit more complicated. It wasn't as fun. So in the future, I plan to make my goals simple. But in the process of setting the goal, I'm going to make sure my heart is in the game too. I'm going to make sure, okay, this is something that I really want, and I know I can do it. And I'm going to resolve any conflicts before I begin my goal. Any conflicts in my heart or in my mind. And accountability. This is an interesting topic because in this course we were assigned accountability partners. It was hard to know. It was hard to remember which was my accountability partner and which was the person I was following up with. I don't think it really matters that much which is which, only to the extent that they're consistent. I don't feel that it's not just my accountability partners, but the accountability partners in this course, I don't feel like we were very dedicated. And I feel that I learned accountability has to be consistent. It has to be reliable. If not, it's not going to work. So that's what I learned. And that's what I'm going to change in the future. I'm going to get an accountability partner that is someone that I can rely on and trust. Thank you.